What's going on, guys? Unfortunately, this is going to be a pretty boring Tuesday video, I know, but I've been pretty sick the last week and a half, and I'm sweating it out pretty good today, getting my voice back, and just kind of jumped out in the garage, decided to keep myself busy. Made a huge mess, of course, like always, and so yeah, let me go ahead, turn the camera around, show you what we got going on. So we got the B1 torn apart. I really only did that so I could take the QS8 leads off of the flip ski and put the XT90s back on there. I didn't need the QS8s for that. I was using an adapter for the B1 battery. I was putting a tail light on it, but unfortunately the tail light is no good. No worries, so I'll go ahead and get another one here soon. But that's basically why I still got it apart. I just need to make a little 3-pin connector and mount it to the B1, put this thing back together. But you can see here we got an empty parts bin. The mototec is somewhat back together. I really didn't want to do a wiring video. I just don't have the energy right now for it. So I still need to take everything back apart. You can see how crusty it is. You know, I cleaned a little bit on this side, but I need to get like a toothbrush or something in there. But yeah, I kind of threw a tube in the back wheel here, cut the chain to the correct length, tension it good. Threw the morgue back in here, got this strapped down. I got the far driver 72-330 in there. It's just kind of sitting in there. Everything's hooked up. Got the forks put back together, steering. Zoom out a little bit here. None of the 12 volts actually hooked up, so I just got to basically turn it on. Hear the beeping, and she's ready to go. Of course, got my zoom brake for the rear. Definitely need to upgrade that to a pit bike rotor. Could probably grab a B1 rotor off of the website and slap that on there, and then find a caliper and handbrake that work for it. Of course, we got the TD Pro front end, so we already got the pit bike brake. We got the 15mm axle, you know, all that good stuff right here. Thick, was it 3mm rotor or whatever. I definitely need new forks. I could probably rebuild these, but I think I want to get new forks. It's hard to tell on camera, but there's a ton of play in here, and it is inside the fork tubes right here where they go in. So like the seal's all mushy or something, and it's pretty sketchy. But yeah, so here we got the 72-330. I actually cranked it up to 170 amps, what it is capable of peak, and 330 phase. And actually, I think I'm going to tuck all this stuff up one of these days and see how fast I can get. I never got a true top speed run with the 62 tooth that was made for me. Shout out Jeff, miss you, buddy. And then you know, I've only had this up to 120 amps on the old Electro & Co battery that I did the BMS swap in. So this is the first time this battery and this controller have been paired together, and I'd love to see what it can do. And I'm kind of thinking everyone seems to be having an issue hooking up the flip ski to a encoder model QS165. So I might sell this. So if one of you guys wants, not the bike, I might sell the 72-330. It's got a full light kit harness. It'll come with, you know, these grips, come with the switches and everything. If you want, I'll even label all of the wires for you, so you know like what's front left blinker, front right blinker, brake light, running light, all that good stuff. So I make it super easy for you to actually just make your pins for your lights, plug them in, good to go. This thing, like I said, it's a little crusty. I gotta clean everything up, so if no one wants to buy it, or if you want to buy it, I will have it, you know, pretty cleaned up. I'm not gonna go crazy like cleaning up the wiring harness, but you know, I'll scrub down the controller, I'll scrub down the QS165. This thing is still very, very solid. Comes with the 13 tooth 420 sprocket, of course. So let me know if you guys do want that. Maybe you try to get like 400 bucks. I mean, I paid about 800 bucks when it was brand new. Really, if I can make enough money to get like a FW01 or some sort of Hall version, pancake style Sur-Ron motor like that, I'd be pretty happy with that. So let me know. But yeah, like I said, took it down the road real quick, and it definitely pulls like a MFer. But yeah, I don't have pegs, so I'm kind of just holding them up like that. It's not a big deal. But yeah, this seat feels so much better. It's nice and wide, so I don't have like one butt cheek hanging off here, one butt cheek hanging off there, and the seat's just, so it's pretty nice. I'm sure eventually I can get like some upholstery done to it or whatnot. And I still got a lot of stuff to do. Still got to, mainly we got to wire up the flip ski. As you can see, we still got the flip ski in there because that is now structurally part of the bike. So yeah, like I said, we gotta do the wiring video for the flip ski. I want to do the whole keyless start. I gotta make something right here so I can put my charge port and a gas cap. Make that all legit. Of course, I want to go grab some sheet metal, and then I'll probably cut up a bunch of cardboard and do some like nut certs all the way around here, and kind of make a little shape for side covers, make it look kind of cool. Maybe cut it off right here, have it come out and down, something, I don't know. That way it kind of shows all the subframe up here. One thing I did, it was kind of an oversight on my part. When I was doing the subframe, I never had the motor in here. And if you can see the bar right here, it's so hard to get in here. Come on. So you can see how close the Hall and the phase wires and the Hall wire is. I actually had to re-drill a second hole right here and pivot the motor down, because under full compression this bar was running into these wires right here, which is a no-no. So this actually worked perfect. I was able to just tilt the motor down, and you can see over here we have like a fingernail's clearance right there. So it works out perfectly. I don't have to go in and like cut the subframe and like loop it up and around. So that worked out beautifully. It was definitely like, damn, what do I do, when I put the motor on and saw that. But yeah, anyways, I need to definitely get a stiffer stiffer shock. That thing is pretty soft. I believe it's like a 450 pound whatever Electro & Co sells. I think for the Mototec, I'm not 100% sure. It might even be a 250 pound. Yeah, like I said, I'm not too sure. I need to get a stiffer shock. Definitely want to get forks. But this thing's coming together. I mean, just sitting on it, riding up and down the road, it feels really good. I'm going to be stoked to have the flip ski and a better rear brake. This thing is going to be a wheelie machine. You can see here, I popped the fork tubes up a little bit, kind of level it a little bit better. If you guys follow me on the last video, I'm going to do a 12-inch front wheel as well, which will kind of kill some of the rake on the forks, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal. I mean, they're pretty raked out as is. But yeah, so I just wanted to make this video for you guys real quick, let you know what's going on, why I haven't been progressing on this thing as far as doing the wiring kit for you guys and whatnot. I even missed lot day. What was it? Today's Monday, so yesterday. I always go every Sunday and try to film myself and the boys. That way I can get a Friday video out for you guys. So I'm going to definitely be playing catch up as soon as I start feeling better, which feels like it's going to be soon. Feeling a lot better today. But yeah. Whew. Appreciate you guys sticking with me, and like I said, once I start feeling better, we'll be right back to it. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.